What we're going to be covering today is going to be a very brief company introduction and overview. As Sean Vinay has stated, I am the Director of Crypto Operations here with DeFi Domination, and I'm very excited with what we're going to be sharing. So first and foremost, let's get into the history of DeFi Domination. So our history, really quickly, what happened with DeFi Domination and how we actually originated was back in August of 2020. There was a group of individuals, friends, who came together to begin to share investment ideas, investment strategies, in particular in the cryptocurrency space. What once started as a very small investment group quickly expanded because of the successes that we were having. It began to become like a word of mouth thing. So it was like, oh man, we're investing in this. We had this return. It was like 25x, 100x, things of that nature, right? And it got more exciting. So we began to expand that to where we were actually now then helping hundreds of people. Key component to this, for free. So we were doing this all for free. It was all out of the goodness of our heart. And there were so many testimonials that we were beginning to receive. But with us expanding and having so many people that we were working with, there were also some challenges that we did have. And those challenges encompassed on, okay, how was we delivering this information? Was everybody readily available to learn and be educated in this space at a particular time when we were having these discussions? Where would it be recorded? Could they find an opportunity to where they can learn it on their own time? And that's when we decided, you know what? We want to actually officially launch DeFi Domination and be able to expand our community outreach by making it more professional and also introducing the foreign exchange trading opportunities that we have here with the company. So let's continue. So what do we provide with DeFi Domination? Very quickly, I'm gonna be very honest about this. There's other companies out there. They do teach cryptocurrency investing. They also teach foreign exchange trading as well. But what differentiates DeFi Domination from those companies? And this is what I'm gonna briefly cover right now. First and foremost, we provide a multifunctional application. Through the application, you'll be able to see live recordings. You'll also be able to see pre-recordings that were recorded at previous times so you can learn at your own pace. You'll also be able to get crypto education. How we'll do the crypto education, I'll go into that a little bit later on another side. Foreign exchange education as well is something that we do pride ourselves on. One thing that's very important is you'll have the opportunity to earn while you learn. And what that means is, as we're making our investments, as we're actually making and taking trades, through the application, you'll be able to receive signals, notifications to tell you what we're doing. And if you agree with what we're doing, you can actually make those same exact trades or those same exact investments and earn while you're learning and being educated within the space. One thing I love about what we offer here is our DeFi Domination community. And we provided a safe space in a community where everybody can interact, not only just to learn from the educators, but to also learn from each other, formulate relationships and partnerships that go beyond just the cryptocurrency space and the foreign exchange space. And that's something we want to continue to foster because we want to make sure that everybody can continue to earn income however they see fit. And last but not least, this is one differentiating factor that I know a lot of other companies don't have access to, which is token developer relationships. And I'll get into a little bit more detail of that in the next slide. So I'm going to do a brief introduction, an overview of cryptocurrency. So what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital form of payment, value, or asset that can circulate without any one central authority. It is usually purchased with the idea of this value increasing over time, like stocks or bonds. So I know a lot of you are probably familiar with cryptocurrency. Some people aren't as familiar. But the more popular ones that are out there are things like Bitcoin and Ethereum. But the one thing that makes cryptocurrency valid is the fact that it isn't centralized. So what does that mean? With any other type of currency, let's just say, for example, like the US dollar, the Mexican peso, the Japanese yen, it's all centralized. So if that government were to falter or something negative were to happen in correlation to that government, what then happens is that currency can die. But because of the fact that cryptocurrency is decentralized and it actually exists on a ledger across all the computers all over the internet, that means there is no opportunity for it to fail. In order to actually have cryptocurrency fail as a whole, you'd have to shut down the internet. And we all know that's something that is not going to happen. So what are the advantages of crypto investing with DeFi domination? First and foremost, you'll have access to early entry on crypto tokens. What does that exactly mean? I know there's some people that's out there that's saying, you know what? I know how to get early access to tokens. I can go to this website. They'll tell me when these tokens are first released. They'll tell me exactly what tokens to invest in and that, so on and so forth, right? But be honest with you, without an actual strategy on evaluating these tokens, you're simply gambling. You're literally going to wind up in the odds of realizing that, hey, all these tokens I'm investing, 90 to 95% of them are failing. And why is that? Because all you're doing is just throwing money at every single thing. With us, we actually have a devised strategy that we begin to teach you and show you how we evaluate those coins where it's safe and early to then invest to where you can be able to maximize your returns. You have live crypto ideas with real-time updates. What does that mean? One thing I can pride ourselves on is whenever we are sharing any ideas with DeFi domination, it is because we're looking to engage and do the same exact thing. Not only that, we're not actually investing in these cryptocurrencies until after we send a notification to make sure that it's fair for everybody across the board. But we will not send something out that we're not doing. So if you take a look at the information that's shared on those particular cryptocurrencies and you like what you see and it makes sense to you, you can do as we're doing and you can earn as we earn. The DeFi domination community access, once again, kind of discussed that, but you'll not only be able to discuss the cryptos that we have called, you can also discuss cryptos that you're looking into. We can further evaluate that, and you can contribute to the community with certain bonuses that we have in place for those who do share those coins. And once again, that exclusive relationships with crypto token developers. So one thing that we've been very keen on is developing these relationships with people who are creating the cryptocurrencies. And some of them are of some really huge names with some huge promise, some of which a lot of you have been invested in. And those who've been involved in DeFi domination have got to experience our DeFi domination series where we invite a token developer on or somebody that's worked on particular projects and they give you the background onto what they're doing, things that's going to be up and coming. And not only are they doing that, but they're also telling us about other cryptocurrencies that are going to be up and coming, and we can get early access to it and know about it before the masses know, which is huge. So let's talk about our results very briefly. One thing I want to make sure in particular that you understand, we're only talking about the results since October 26th of 2021 when we launched the app. So we're talking about the last quarter or so. Our highest yielding asset within the last quarter is a 2,500 return on investment. Now, what does that exactly mean? That means if you would have taken $100, would have invested it at the same time we called it, you would have been able to pull $2,500 when it reached its peak, which is huge. And I'm proud to say that though that isn't always the norm, there are some assets in which we've actually surpassed that. And I mean, vastly surpassed that. And some of you may have experienced it if you've been with DeFi domination for quite some time. So that's a little bit of our crypto overview. Let's discuss and go in a little bit more into the foreign exchange overview. So what is Forex? Forex or foreign exchange is a network of buyers and sellers who transfer currencies between each other, aiming to earn maximum profits while assuming the lowest possible risk. Now, that can be very difficult to comprehend if you're not familiar with Forex. So I'm gonna give a very simplistic example of how this works. Let's say I'm from the United States and I'm going on vacation to Mexico, right? I decide that I want to be able to use the currency, which is the Mexican peso, while I'm out there. So let's say, okay, I took $2 and they wind up giving me 28 pesos or 19 pesos per dollar. I wind up going there, staying there the trip. I only spent $1, which means I spent 19 pesos, which means I have 19 pesos remaining, right? So actually that's 38, I apologize. So with the 19 pesos remaining, I'm like, okay, let's go and exchange it back for that US dollar. Go and exchange that 19 pesos for that US dollar. For some reason, they give me $1.05 back. And you begin to wonder, why did that happen? Well, to make it long story short, the Mexican peso during the time frame while I was on vacation increased in value against the US dollar, which allowed me to be able to make a return of 5 cents for each of those dollars that I would have exchanged for those 19 pesos. Now, that might seem insignificant, but when it comes down to foreign exchange, utilizing leverage, this can equate into equal big money. And you can learn a little bit more about that once you become a DeFi dominator. So advantages of Forex trading with DeFi domination. First and foremost, we're going to give you real-time trade ideas with copy and paste functionalities. there's a lot of companies out there that do offer you, trading signals and things of that nature, but not all of them do offer that copy and paste functionality, which makes it easier. For anybody who's familiar with MetaTrader 4, trying to copy and paste and type it in can mean the difference of a significant amount of money, especially if it's moving very quickly in the direction of the trade. It can also mean the difference of your stop loss being expanded and you losing more money. So that's something that is going to be vital in saving you time and being able to make sure that you're not making any mistakes with just simple copy and paste functionality. You'll have access to live sections with Q&A. So not only will you be able to engage and learn from our educators live, but you'll be able to ask them questions live and get your questions answered right then and there on the spot to get any clarity that you need in relation to foreign exchange. Now, Forex Beginners course, this is one thing that I absolutely do love. Our educators took the time to make a course that's really easy to comprehend, to take you from A to Z to being confident in investing in the foreign exchange markets and being able to go out there and trade and earn. You'll also have 24/7 access to educators, right? So not every company does offer this. Some, just being honest with you, educators hide behind the veil of the fact that they are the company. We're transparent. We tell you that you can access us, you can reach out to us, we're reachable, we're attainable. We're not trying to hide. We stand behind what we say we're going to do, and we stand behind the product and our capabilities of doing what we've done. So being able to have 24/7 access to the educators is huge, because now you can get the clarity that you need at any point in time. But more importantly, you still have access to that DeFi domination community, where you can not only just bounce the ideas that you may have in relation to the markets off of us, but also those who have been with DeFi domination can help to steer you in the right direction. So let's speak about our Forex results. And once again, we're going to only talk about in relation to the last quarter. Our best performing month in the last quarter is over 10,000 pips positive. Now, the key word that I want you to hear there is positive. That means we're factoring in the stop losses that actually were hit and the pips loss as well. There's a lot of companies out there, just being transparent, where they're not factoring in these numbers. They're just showing these exorbitant pip counts that they're actually gaining, but they're not factoring in how many lost trades that they've had. And we want to be transparent. We want to operate with integrity. We want to give you realistic numbers and the things in which we've actually been able to accomplish here with DeFi domination. This way, you'll feel confident in trusting in us and learning with us as we continue to go along. So I've said a lot about DeFi domination myself. And of course, me being a part of the company, I'm always going to say positive things. But what I would like to do right now is I would like you to see the opportunity to hear from our community and see what they think about DeFi domination. So let's listen in.
Hello, my name is Amado Figueroa. I'm a director of IT and have an extensive IT teaching background. My DeFi domination journey started about 18 months ago, learning about and investing into cryptocurrency. A natural extension of that was the DeFi coin market and the Forex market as well. As a team, we began to learn about, invest in, and be financially successful in all of these markets while minimizing our risk. Generally, I'm a risk-averse individual, but working with the DeFi domination team and learning how they minimize risk while trying to maximize everybody's individual success made me comfortable investing with them as a team.
Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Davis and I recently became a member of DeFi Domination. My journey started about 6 months ago. On the crypto side, I was introduced to DeFi Domination by Naji, whom I've known all of his life, and we are really grateful that he brought us into the fold. I came a long way from completely being clueless on what was going on in the crypto space to now understanding the basic vetting process, the risk and the rewards of it all. Becoming a part of DeFi Domination has given me not only the opportunity to learn, but to become a part of a community that has Naji and a few key people in place that actually want to see us succeed. From the training to the coaching, it's allowed me and my husband to pay off a lot of debt. And in the springtime, my husband and I will be purchasing a new home with what we've saved as a result of being consistent, patient, and proactive. The DeFi Domination app, it's wow. It simplifies each step on how to get started to a team that provides ongoing training and coaching whenever we need help.
Well, hello, family. Eric Eve here with DeFi Domination. Truly excited to be able to share my testimony, just share a few moments of my truth. I'm not going to share an opinion. I'm not going to share a myth. I'm not going to share what people think. I'm actually going to share with you what happened to me exactly, which is a couple of things. I'll give you two examples. One example, I took $1,800, invested into a particular crypto per this platform. In 90 days, 3 months, I watched that $1,800 go to 6 figures. I was literally laying in my bed in my hotel room. I was traveling at the time and woke up and watched that. For those who went to a public school, like me, that was over $100,000 from an $1,800 investment. Where can you do that, right? You know, another particular example is another crypto card through this platform. I invested $1,000. Watched that 1,000 go from 1,000 to $40,000 in a matter of a couple of months. I've never seen anything like this in 17 years of being an entrepreneur. I absolutely love it here.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is William Davis, and I just wanted to shoot a quick testimonial video about DeFi Domination. It's been an amazing blessing. I love this community, and they're very accurate, right? They're true experts in the crypto and Forex market. And, you know, personally, I started with an investment of $50 back in March. I was, you know, not interested in crypto, not really investing into crypto. And, you know, now officially, more towards the end of the year, you know, I've officially grew my wallet in over 5 figures now, right? So I started with a little investment of $50 back in March, and now, you know, I'm over 5 figures. And I just want to thank, you know, the DeFi Domination team. You know, their signals are on point. One of the first signals that I took, it quadrupled my money. So, you know, you definitely want to take this serious.
I just want to big up the DeFi Domination team. I do not know personally, when I say personally, I mean more like business-wise, all of the team members, but the majority I do know. You know, guys like Marcus and Sean, Mike, Abdul. I mean, these guys have really poured the heart and soul into my own development in terms of Forex, you know, and now with, you know, in terms of going out into the crypto space, you know, I have seen massive success, you know, personal growth. And, you know, it's just the camaraderie, you know, the time that these guys dedicate, you know, to helping others, you know, even when there is no benefit to themselves. So, guys, you know, if you're on this DeFi Domination team, you're in the right place. This is family, this is home, you know, and I just want to wish you well, you know, in the crypto space. There is a lot to be made. For me, it's quite the journey, pretty exciting, and I love it.
All right, awesome. So what I want to do is I want to allow the testimonials just to speak for themselves. I won't go behind them. I always like to tell people, you know, past success does not dictate future results, but nevertheless, you can hear the results that were actually shared there and be able to make your own evaluation and assessment of if this is the right platform for you. So what are you actually going to be getting with the platform? What I want to now do is I want to give you a sneak peek at our application and what you get with DeFi Domination within the application.
Welcome, Dominators. Let's take a few minutes to walk through the app and see what DeFi Domination has to offer. When first downloaded, you will have the basic version of the app. In this version, the first section allows you to upgrade to a premium membership once ready. We will come back to this shortly. The second section is called Learn More. This is where you'll hear more detailed information about DeFi Domination, the setup process, as well as other simple steps to get started. The third section is where you can get access to our Facebook and Telegram interactive member communities. Next is our results section, where you can view the crypto and Forex call results from past weeks. Then we have our testimonial section, where you can hear about DeFi Domination's direct impact on people's lives, directly from the people themselves. Last but not least is the support section. If you have any questions or issues with using the app, this is where you'll go to get answers. Once you're ready to upgrade to a premium membership, you'll simply scroll back to the top Tap Let's Get Started, then Upgrade Now. Once upgraded, you will now have full access to the premium version of the app. Let's check that out now. The first premium section is called Meet the Traders, where each of our dedicated crypto and Forex experts share a bit of their background and tell you how to get to where they are now. The next two sections cover cryptocurrency. These videos will cover everything from breaking down what crypto and DeFi tokens are to getting your own wallet set up and making purchases. Next, you'll find our Forex sections. Similar to the crypto sections, you'll have access to learn everything from the basics of getting set up and mimicking trades to the more advanced trainings that will show you exactly how our experts make their decisions. Next, we have our live session replays. All live trading sessions are recorded and the replays posted here to be viewed on demand. You can also access the future live session schedule by tapping the calendar at the top. Next, we have our interactive member community section. In the basic version of the app, this section only offers access to our free Facebook and Telegram groups. In this premium version, you now have access to our premium groups where things really get interesting. The next two sections are the results and testimonials, which are identical to what we saw in the basic version. The next premium section is our FAQ area, where you can find answers to dozens of common Forex and crypto questions. If the answer isn't found here, the next section, which is premium support, allows you to not only seek app-related support like the basic version, but also answer your questions regarding crypto, Forex, wallets, and any other topic DeFi Domination deals in. As you probably already know, when our experts make a Forex or crypto decision, our premium members get a notification sent to their mobile device. The notifications area of the app is where you can go to access all prior notices sent to you. Here is a sample of what a common Forex call looks like. When you receive these notifications, you'll be able to copy the info and paste it into another app to mimic what our experts have done. Once you watch the training videos and learn how to do it, these copy and paste transactions can take as little as 30 seconds to complete. That means that you can mimic several expert moves in one day and only occupy a few minutes of your time. That's the power DeFi Domination puts into the power of your hands. That concludes our app demo. We look forward to welcoming you as a premium member soon.
Awesome. So that's the overview of our application. As we continue to develop as a company, we're adding additional sections. So for those of you who are already a part of DeFi Domination, you might be privy to some of those sections that have been added that have not been shown in the video. But one thing in particular is we want to make sure that we're continuing to evolve, continuing to add value, and to deliver that value to every one of our DeFi Domination community members. So let's get to one of the more important things that we need to discuss. And that is, what is the price to become a DeFi Domination premium member? So DeFi Domination membership price, it is $97 a month. That is for a limited time only. And there's also a one-time $100 sign-up price. Now, the reason why we're saying limited time only is because in relation to how we initially started, initially we were only bringing to the table cryptocurrency investing, and that was a great avenue. A lot of people made a tremendous amount of income from that, but we wanted to continue to bring and add more value to the space. So then we introduced the foreign exchange investing as well. And we're looking to expand even beyond this. So one thing that we did pride ourselves on in particular is those of you who get involved at a particular price, regardless of how many times that we continue to add on anything of value, you're grandfathered in at that price. And there are some current members who were grandfathered in when we were first introducing the cryptocurrency thing. And now we have other members who are going to be grandfathered in at this price. But one thing that we also want to make and keep in mind, though, we always want to be able to come back to our roots where we were doing this for free. And we also want to offer that opportunity to where people will not have to pay any type of membership price with DeFi Domination. So what we introduced is called the 3 and Free Domination Promotion. And all this literally means is if you were to go out and to share this information with 3 active members, Your monthly price is therefore going forward reduced to zero as long as you have those 3 active members in place. Now, the reason as to why we're doing that once again is because honestly, we want to do it for free. We don't want to charge anyone and everyone for the service that we're doing because that's how we started. But to be able to deliver this, there are some costs that are associated with it. And some of the money that we're investing in being able to bring even more value to the people so that you can make an additional income and more income than you already currently are making is going to come at a cost. So this is just something that we wanted to keep in place just to give you the opportunity that if you continue to share and get the word out about DeFi domination, that you can be alleviated from any type of price or payment per month that's associated with it. So with that, that will be concluding our presentation. I want to thank each and every single one of you for tuning in and learning a little bit more about DeFi domination. Please get back to the person that introduced you to this information, whether you're viewing it via an invitation that you might have gotten through the application, through our free Telegram group, through our actual Facebook group, however you're viewing it. Whoever shared this with you, they meant and they think the world of you because like we said beforehand, the only way you will get access to becoming a DeFi domination member is from a DeFi domination member. So with that, we just want to thank you all for tuning in and you all have an excellent day and happy dominating.